When have I successfully pushed through a challenge? It was a dark and stormy night. There was some dark nights. When I was living out of my car, about 5,000 miles away from here, working 60 hours a week, trying to open up Levi Stadium in San Francisco, California. You probably ask yourself, well, how did you wind up there? It all started with a yes. It started with some courage. I was working for a winter resort in New York where I was snowboarding every day, and I loved it, and you guys know that I love snowboarding, so that was very easy and was comfortable for me. But I knew that I wanted more out of my professional life, and even though I was killing it in that store, that it was time to move to greener pastures. So I flew out to California about a month earlier and interviewed for a job where I'd be interviewing, hiring about 100 sales associates and managing them inside of the 49er Stadium. Got the job and moved out there, and long story short, everything collapsed all at once within about 6 days of moving out there. And I lived out of my car for about 6 months while working 60 hours a week and not getting paid because their accounting system was messed up. And I watched my bank account, which had very meager amounts of money in it, drop to $0 while I was living off of bottom shelf Walmart cereal and not getting sleep, trying to hold it together for people. And eventually I decided it was time to say yes to leaving that situation and calling for help. And I eventually came back to New York, which led me to Florida, which led me to all you wonderful people. Thank you.